This is how to rip your 850 motor out in your trailer if you have to. So it really was a pretty easy process, probably about an hour and a half, 2 hours. Obviously, plastics are simple, bunch of Torx. Uh, Pull off your recoil starter if you got one. I disconnected it here and here. There's other ways you can do it. This way I was able to take out basically everything with only taking off this one here. And then you got a motor mount right there. That bolt comes out. It's a bunch of little lines and stuff you gotta take off. There is fuel lines, oil lines, or no, just fuel lines, I'm sorry. Fuel lines here, fuel lines there. This one plug is probably one of the most difficult things, just to snap that over. It just didn't like me, but it's not really that hard. You just gotta push on it pretty good. Coming over the other side. So obviously jack shaft out. Pretty simple there. This box, this thing that's in here, that is kind of a pain to get out. You got to loosen up the two here, push them back into it, and then just basically kind of wrestle it out. I don't see any other way to do it. There's two pops here that it fits into. One of them pulled out while I was pulling it out. No big deal. We'll put that back in. And then there is 1, 2, 3. I think that's 3 or 4. 4. And that's really it. The motor basically comes out. There's a little thing here you gotta do for the oil tank. You gotta remove your rave valve, which sits up over here. I'm gonna take this whole motor out and tear it down. It had a failure last year. We're a little shy of 11,000 miles, no surprises. So once it's at this point, literally the whole thing's out of there. Literally the whole thing is loose as a goose right now. It's just draining a little more coolant. Move the motor 10 inches, and I'm just going to grab it here and lift and pull, and I should see in a minute or two with a motor. Alright, so we did forget one. We got, let's see if we can get you in there. We got that guy. It's either going to come off of there, which is right into the tunnel radiator cooler, or it runs to like that the bottom Y right there. So I think I'm gonna opt to take it off of the tunnel cooler, because I think I can get there a little easier, and then that should be the last thing holding us in. Sorry for the horrible angles and the mess of shit, but if you get in there, you'll understand. It's how it is. And there you have it. One blown up 850. More carnage to come. Just looked in the exhaust pipe. It is not pretty. Keep you updated. Alright, got this thing relatively cleaned up. Just want to get the head off, inspect the damage, see what I'm looking at. I know I got a meltdown. Just want to see if I got a bad crank. Just gonna start with zinging all these guys off. I'll leave them right on for now. I'll leave basically everything connected. I just want to see what we're working with. Okay, here it is. Yow. Alright, so we're in there. Here's the carnage. Yow. She is not so hot. Head looks okay so far. This piston looks brand new. Jug bolts. And I'm not getting any movement out of it with just my hands. So I'm gonna go refer to the good old Skidoo service manual. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Don't think I am, but ooh. All right. So, not pretty. It's just about as blown up as you can be. The needle bearing actually looks fine in there. Well, not fine, but it's there. Let's see. Ring. Looks like, I mean, it's still all there. She did definitely come out right there. Alright, more importantly, I mean, we got, where's the piece of piston? I mean, maybe she already exited the exhaust port, but let's check out this bad side here. I don't know. It looks like this might be okay. The jug somehow, oh, no, there's a chip right on the top. Yep. That's no good. So these are plasma. Never dealt with one of these before. We'll see how that goes. Pretty bad. So, no real information on, obviously, how to deal with this. I'm going to try taking the base plate off here and just see what I can see for damage and go from there. Must be one of those new lightweight pistons. Two-piece design. Racing, I think. I don't know. Doesn't seem right to me. What do you think? And that's the bad news.